Welcome back to the close. 45 minutes left in the trading session. Let's have a look at how things are shaping up heading towards the close. We are positive. 0.25%. You can see for the S&P, the Dow about 0.4, NASDAQ around that 0.2 area. It's been there for most of the midday, holding up here nicely. Toronto, meanwhile, negative. Brazil is negative. Bitcoin, yeah, Ethereum, they're all to the downside, guys. What is going on with this LEDS light maker today?
It's going up. Well, I mean, sure. Leads is very, very strong, and anyone that's been following it. I have 0 executions on this stock today, believe it or not. We don't have any locates, so I have not been burned. I guess that's a bit of a good sign. The market's flat. I mean, the NASDAQ's 0.18 and the ES is up, but we'll be talking about a lot of charts here, Sean, that are going to the other side, and certainly we're going to have some live positions on for it. We both have a few on as we speak. As always, live trading for us is day trading here at Day Trade the World, and we'll have to be flat by the end of the day. So those 45 minutes should move pretty fast and a lot to cover and recap. But the market bouncing a little bit here, so some winners on to the long side.
Heyo, welcome to the fastest 45 minutes on YouTube. I'll try to speak a little slower so we can all understand what I'm saying. Something's going on with our charts today with all the. Do you have these prints on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. So it's not just me. Actually looks kind of cool here. Okay, Uber down 9% today. Wow. Big, not expecting that one off of what I didn't think was a horrible earnings report at all, but who cares what I think, because check where we are now, man. Like, we were just talking about Uber, and I was like, you know what? I think there's some good things coming for this stock. It's a reopen play, blah, 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 that we should be able to go higher. And then obviously, wrong. So now you come all the way back to where we were right before this jump off spot. I mean, I still think we can get to 38, unfortunately, but we'll wait to see where Uber goes. I feel like my earpiece is not. Okay, we'll fix that. There it goes. A little bit better now. Okay, so I went long Uber. That's basically what I'm trying to get at right now. Down 9% here. It breaks through this 50 level. Look at this, 50s, 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 50s. We did this before on the show with Snapchat, remember? And it worked out. And with Uber. We had a big, huge winner on Uber last time we did this. So let's wait to see here, breaking through the levels. Downside, I've marked here quarter. So 46.25. So let's see how much upside we have. I think this is overdone on Uber. Could be wrong. NASDAQ trying to get going here, up 0.21. And of course, guys, the paint job continues here with Palantir. We've just still been trading it. Look at all of these longs and all these scalps out. So we're good now. We have a nice trade now, 52s long. It cracked us both times on the downside. Obviously, we were taking some profits, not here, but right here. Then we get back in, and now it's nicely up to the upside. So we're still long Palantir. We're long Uber. We've got Rocket and Ford on board.
The real question becomes, will Sean have over 100 executions on Palantir? The answer actually might be already yes.
I have to look that up. Yeah,
we'll have to look that one up because I'm kind of curious about it. He's putting in work for you guys for sure. We left in the morning show, and I had tried Coinbase a couple of times off of 255. But if you remember, if you were following along, I did say that reference price at 250, that gets tested. We'll take a shot. I lost the first long. The second long was only okay, 55s into 60s, and we took some out halfway. In the long off 250s, I got 251.19. As usual, I scalped some out in front of that 255 low that was there before, 254 bottom, sorry. So you already captured like $2.5, and now it's marching towards VOP. If it gets me that $7, we'll be pretty happy about it. Not too happy about where it is, of course, in I guess the long-term account, but I don't think anybody is too happy with that today. Still lots on the move. I'll get to run when we come back from Brendo.
I don't think we got to this one in the morning, but BTX, this is that crazy stock that we were mentioning at the end of last week and then into this week, but the unwind continues here. 9% again today. It even gave you this crazy squeeze up to 53.5 this morning. We're all the way down to $39 right now for BTX, guys.
That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, there's a lot of names we don't have too many executions on for sure today, including that one. So, I mean, I don't have any VTX. Rocket here, we're looking at that one. We actually enjoyed a nice move up on Rocket, guys. You know where you're going long here, 1880, 19. Some of our outs here. Look at this, best one at noon, 1975. Now Rocket just chilling out, everything coming to the downside a little bit here. I like Rocket right now, right where we're back, 1925. So I think this is worth, what is up with these charts? I don't know, they got a lot worse here. 1925, 1930 here. We're going to go long on Rocket, see if it holds VWAP 1925, guys. Let's take this. Again, we're being flat at the end of the day, so these are just what we call scalp trades. We're going to try to make a little bit of couple of bucks off this long here. 1925, we're going to get out if it doesn't work, but Rocket, let's test it to the long side.
Yeah, a stock that is up on the session, Sunrun here, has had a good look today. It is up now 10%. I had a couple of longs in the morning. First worked, second didn't, third off of VWAP here after it made a 47 high. Scalps them out. Now I'm looking at a rollover, and realistically, this 46 was resistance in the morning. If it puts in a lower high, I'm likely to just get out here if it retakes that 46. A name that some people I know, you guys in the chat, were right before we came on here talking about CCL. Now, it's not about necessarily always trying to bottom pick or maybe even get top wick or whatnot, but I see the double bottom in Carnival, and it had already started leveling off in front of that 25.50, so it just made a lot of sense to me with the market trying to come back to the upside to pick some up. I got 62s, I've already taken 10, and then now 20 cents. I want this to break UV up, get me into that 26 range, and we get a nice one on Carnival Cruise here. So the bottom picking working out, all three longs in the money, and watch out for that BCRX. I was going to go short through a 1250 break. It just bounced off VWAP as well, Brendan.
Okay, another one to check out here. Some of the banks still providing some strength as far as the overall market is concerned. Goldman, I mentioned, I think it was over here this morning, was all-time highs. So this is definitely all-time highs again. Goldman out this afternoon saying they're going to start offering a Bitcoin derivative to certain clients, guys.
Right. Saw that one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Bitcoin since then has sort of fallen down a little bit. So we saw that last time Bitcoin futures were announced. That was sort of the top at that time, but we'll wait to see what's going to happen right now. JP Morgan, I mean, we're not worried about anything crypto-wise, I don't think. Ether back to 34, Bitcoin 55.5. Cardano back to 155, so that was 168, I think, or 169 at the top. I didn't get out of any. Okay, so JP Morgan here. You know what? If we're going to play some strong names, let's just play JP. 170 to the upside right now, looking like it wants to even take out the day's high right now of 160.35. So we're going to look to that right now, 160.31, sorry. Take that out here, breaking through 25. Let's try it. It takes out that 160.30. We're going to go long there. Right now, things are fine. Rocket, not doing anything. Uber, actually, this one's falling down right now. We pick a... This is the thing, like I pick a weak stock to go long on. I probably should have gone the other way around there. But we're going to wait to see. We still have that 25 spot here. So let's take a few more shares now as we're caught long at 52. So we'll take a few more shares now, and then we'll see if that 25 holds. But I mean, the way this stock's moving right now, I don't think it's going to hold, but we'll wait to see. Palantir still 20 cents in the money or so as well. So that's a good one. But here comes Uber screaming to the downside.
Yeah, I just took out that Sunrun as it broke that 46. We'll end up taking like a 75.7. What leads is on the halt. It is a volatility halt. We open in about a minute or so, maybe a minute and a half. Right into VWAP, and look, it's how rapidly it took that 10% move. Just keep in mind, this has made some support, I guess, at 10.50, and then a double support at $9. So this one reopens and then tanks into 9 and can resist halting at that price. We'll have to see if it's worth some kind of a bounce long. I can't go short because we don't have any locates on it. But another name, and there's probably a few of these that are at the bottom. Affirm another one. I see someone talking about it in the chat here. Much like CCL, it has put in a double bottom. I don't know that it's as safe a play, but you get that 52.50, which is barely broke. So it's barely broken that even number a couple of times, gone a couple of cents and sort of snapped back here. It's probably worthy of a look, just if I can get a price really good. Like CCL, I got like 10 cents off the low. It's twice as expensive as stocks. I probably wanted at least like 20, 25 cents. That's the farthest I'd want away from that 52.50 area. So I'm going to look to see if I can't pick this one up. Coinbase is holding 255. That's a good sign for the hold at that 251. I want that move into VWAP for sure. Got to be flat in 35 minutes, so no matter what happens, going to have to close that one off, even if it's in the money.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so just looking back here, so Uber, our average price, so we just took a 31 print there. We're going to give it back to 20. If it breaks 20, we're out. Uber, our average price, we took a lot more shares there. So now our average price, you could see on the board, that's going through our profits now. You could see on the board here, it's 46.37 right now on Uber. So if the market can get back upside here, we do have some kind of a move, hopefully upside. And there goes Palantir. So Palantir now 72s near the high here. so I think this is probably worth getting out for sure here. Something anyways on Palantir. And by highs, I just mean like we're right near this area. We're long right here, 52. Like that's a good out, that's a good in. So we'll have to reward ourselves. Nothing's good until you get out. What's up, Brendo?
Looks similar to this one. Yeah, another one, guys, moving back to the upside here as we head towards the close. Hasn't taken out that little pivot there yet, but 278.5 to watch on Roku. Earnings after the close on Roku, guys.
So the only reason I'm not like mad over missing out that short of 300 on Roku is because of how well things worked out in, I guess, for both of us in Moderna, which was obviously a good stock to the short side this morning. But there's another name here, and thank you guys so much for always pointing out what's moving and sometimes looking at these prices. Snowflake under 200 on a volume spike just now, and this just spiked up here, 195, another press. I don't know if it gets back to 200, guys, but this is a hard bounce off of 192. That if it can maybe hold this consolidation at 195 where the spike in volume went to, you might have an actionable level. So this is not a long that I think I would really like. 95s in front of like 192, give it $3. Now, I mean, more along the lines of if I can catch 195.50 or like a 196 and give it $1 back, that makes a little bit more sense here. So it's on the radar. I don't know if I have an entry right now, but certainly Snowflake looks pretty good. Leads just reopened, and now I was looking for a little bit of maybe a dump to get you down into what was twice support at 9 even. It's actually holding a little bit stronger than that for the time being off of 10.50. So right at $11, not too much movement yet, but I expect look, it's either going to retest that 12.50 or it's going to come down and give a shot at this 9 to 9.50 area that I would like a little bit better to take a try.
Okay, guys, someone asking about Palantir earnings. Yeah, it's the 11th. Thank you, Brendan and Valeria, for that one. So, I mean, I don't know if there's any profit being had right now. Palantir makes money. I mean, they've been around for 19 years, so they're not really a new IPO. But, yeah, I don't know if I can't really. You saw Snowflake. I love Snowflake there. We talked about Slootman there with ServiceNow, now running Snowflake. So, I mean, there's a lot of a good opportunity. Okay, Uber, I see you. I see you, Uber. Just took a nice little win there. We're long at 31s on Uber right now. So it's a chicken dinner winner for this one. Let's get out a little bit more, though. It's at 42. We're going to take 12 cents. There it is. We take another piece on our Uber trade. So, yeah, as the market goes upside there we go, 42 out. As the market goes up, we're riding this. So right now, long 46.31 off Uber and getting going here a little bit, so that's good. And then here goes Palantir. Oh, someone else said, am I holding Palantir till VWAP? No. Are you crazy? I don't hold for anything normally, but we had paper hands today on Palantir, and I think with good reasons. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to check how many executions I have on this name. You could just see here, like all the time, like we got to take some profits out because if we always hold, like then we're never getting back. Like right here, 1980, like we were able to take 10, 20 cents before it drops out, get out, right? Like we never really came back to VWAP except for right here at 12 o'clock when the market was kind of chilling out. So right now we have the market bumping up higher. I like it. We're at that 13,500 spot that we like right here on the NASDAQ, but I'm still taking profits. Look where we're long, man. We're long Palantir at 52. It's at 72, 73. This is well worth it. Uber still ripping to the high side as well. Let's see if we can. I mean, I wouldn't mind holding Uber back to VWAP. I do think that this is down 9%, has some more room to run. But again, looking at these charts are just so deceiving today. 46.85. I like this spot here on Uber. I also like right here in the 75. So we have to watch it, man. If it's going to be a big close, you'll know about it. I'm long everything, so this market has to run if I'm going to do anything here. What's up, B?
Yeah, a couple of people talking about Shift Pixie. Big move up, Shift Pixie on volume as well. There's a tweet going around from an account called Shift Pixie Labs. I'm not entirely sure if that is their account, but I'll double check. One of the hashtags in that tweet is NFTs. So there's a picture of something in the actual tweet, and then the hashtag is NFTs. So some people are putting 1 and 3 together to make 5, saying Pixie possibly getting into the NFT game, guys.
But 1 plus 3 is 5, right? So no, it's just
even if like 1 and 1 is 3.
Today's day feels like.
I don't know what to say to that. It's a good one there, Brennan, for sure. I just got a new position alert, and yeah, I haven't been very bullish on Virgin Galactic, but again, this sort of like the bottom pick idea. Look at this consolidation. It was right off an 1880 over and over again. It kept testing this level. It finally broke. You have an 1865 low, so I just took it here at 82s and immediately starting to run into like 19. If this gets to VWAP, that's exactly what I'm looking for here. So hopefully Space can get going to the moon if that's not too crazy. Most of what I'm looking for is to the upside. The only thing that I came here looking short in was at BLRX, and oddly enough, it continues to. Whoops, that's not the wrong. That's the wrong symbol. I always get these. It's BCRX. I get these two mixed up all the time, which is crazy. As long as I don't punch into the wrong one, that's the key thing, which has happened at least a couple of times in my career. If we break this 1250, I wanted the short rollover. Look at this level holding, and this was, sitting here after lunchtime anyways, for about an hour or so. 1250 held like an absolute champ. Still hasn't been able to get up to 13 or even approach those highs, so I still like a breakdown at that 1250 mark. CCL, about 24 cents in the money here. I'm looking for 26s. All the longs are going pretty well for the time being, but given how this morning was, you got to anticipate a reversal, have some stops in mind, have some back. I'm giving coin back now to that 255. I'm going to go with the trailing stop because it did hit 257. So that at least can't turn into a loser.
Chicken pineapple pizza. Okay. I don't know about that.
Who said that?
JT Tegger there. Okay. MHD Impaler. No, we don't. I mean, we're trading too fast here. It's a good idea to sell covered calls against your own positions, but I mean, it doesn't really, like, I'm in and out so fast that no, I don't do that. I don't do that. Hawaii does sound great, man. Me like CVS too. Yeah, no, I don't do that because we're just too fast. And if you're talking about my own personal positions, no, I don't do that either. So I just, buy the stock and hope and pray. But most of these trades, like Palantir, is in a longer term account. So the swing part of it, I'm sort of done that. We were long at $9. We still are long, but Palantir, I like it, but I wouldn't write covered call. I actually think Palantir has a huge upside. You guys already know that. And I hope that you guys think that as well. Okay, right now, Uber, we just took some out at 50. This is long at 31. We're letting this thing go. NASDAQ trying to bounce back here. Go, go, go. I do want to look at that Pixie. I see it's trying to take out 290. Oh, is it halted? No, it's not. It's still moving around. PIXY there. I like this kind of a play. There's no doubt about it. Obviously, we've missed the boat on this. It's up 17%. It started down here, was doing, as Brendan noted, doing absolutely nothing all day. And then here comes the volume, man, starting at about 3 o'clock. So that's good. But now Pixie upside, it sounds fishy to me. I'm debating going short against this 290 right there. I think I will go a little bit short here, see if we can't cash in on PIXY here. But look what's ripping right now. Palantir. Bang, there it is. Yes, sir. Rain down some cash right now as we're destroying this after show right now. Keep going, Palantir, up, and away. Uber, 18 cents down the money. Palantir, 30 cents in the money. And Rocket not doing anything, so we got to wait for that. Oh, you know what I didn't take? I didn't take JP Morgan long. Okay, that didn't do anything either, so we still have an opportunity to do that if we so like. But I like how the NASDAQ's moving. I'd rather look at some of those names here into the close.
Yeah, you got to look at those high val names. Well, I mean, high valuation or zero revenue is the other stock type of stock that's been beaten up. One of those, of course, the Virgin Galactic. Hopefully can get to the moon. That's not their plan of action, but who cares? We'll hit that key anyways. You get into this cluster in front of 19. I'm going to take some out that first 10 cents. I'll take some out on the other side of 19. I want this one into VWAP. It's a little bit of a bottom breakout. I've got the trail now on Coinbase, and there's at least a tiny part of me that's saying to myself, like, are you absolutely kidding me? I was sitting here, and I happen to be at 257.65, and there is a wick up to that price. I'm fairly certain it was just a dark pool, so I didn't actually get there. If it does roll over from here, I am going to give it back to 55s. It is what it is. I'll sort of take this, pull my order back, and think if it maybe presses up to like 58 or 59. Now that I have a trail in, might as well give it a little bit of extra juice. There is still 25 minutes left in the session. If this were 350, I'd probably be taking this or tightening up my trail as it goes to the upside. Maybe put a trail of like $1 in it. At this point, I just want to see it if it can run maybe even 260. There was resistance up at 262 a few times, so if it had nothing on the offer at 260, I could be inclined to pull that as well and just see how far Coinbase wants to go. As far as CCL is going, it's stalled out. And look, it's psychological. You get a bounce off below like that. A lot of times you're going to consolidate off VWAP. I kind of want to let this one ride as well. I'm not going to average into the bid. I did have a bid down here to see if I could get a better price in front of 25.50. If it comes back down to that price, there's pretty much no chance I want it again, not going into the end of the day. So we'll stick with what we have to the long side. Leads is still, just to quickly show you, still trying to hold that little 10. This is the kind of consolidation I was kind of looking for. It got around that 950, not quite the crazy second wick down, but it's sort of close enough. I can look at that 950 now, and if I can pick something up off the 10, see if it's worth it. I'll tell you this much, though, the volume is really dying down a little bit, and not the same sort of exuberance on level 2. Of course, I don't know why that's still space, but not the same exuberance on level 2 that I was seeing a little bit earlier. Yeah, it's starting to slow a little bit. Still mostly dark pools that are printing. I want to see some velocity come back into this. Brendo?
What a day and what a move for WW International after better than expected earnings. 23% on the day for this one, just making day highs here, guys, on volume as well.
WW, that's Weight Watchers, right? Former Weight Watchers, I believe. Anyways, yeah, exactly. So the Oprah effect, obviously she's not there before. I remember when she got involved with them, it ripped like nonstop for a couple days, Weight Watchers. So new symbol alert there. Anybody not familiar with that one? Okay, so yeah, a Palantir, like now I feel silly because I was mentioning to people, someone said to me, am I waiting to VWAP? And I was like, hell no, but it's coming to VWAP right now. So I'm offering right now 89s. This is a monster win here. We're almost out of it, which is crazy because, well, not crazy. I mean, just look at this all the way to the upside. Good profit taking there for sure on Palantir. But yeah, a good move upside. We'll take it all day, every day on that one. I did short Pixie now, but the thing is like it's not moving.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I got to give it to 90 cents. So I'm going to give it a dime. We're short at 80, so we'll wait. There is some size here. Obviously, it can easily blow that up, so I'm not playing that as anything. But I do think a retracement back to VWAP is probably worth it. We're going to go 65 here as well, so we'll put a piece here, see if we can get some 65s, and then we'll see about working back to VWAP, and then maybe even a 250 level again. I mean, the tweet, again, I don't know if that's a real account, a fake account, doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of playing off this. If it would have gone, if it would have wanted to go, I believe like it should have gone. So we're going to put a bid at 65. Maybe we get hit, and then maybe we're lucky enough to get a 50 as well, and we'll take a big banger there for you on the close. So that's PIXY. I'm short. I'm giving it 10 cents, but my targets were just given. So there it is, another out. I mean, did we just get that? Yeah, we did. We just got Palantir. Wowzers, guys. What a big comeback this name's been on. Watch out. So you guys want a swing trade? I mean, Palantir long tomorrow. I mean, this has been a nice battle back here. So let's watch out for Palantir tomorrow morning. If the bids come back in on this name, we may have a nice little runner into the morning tomorrow. So I don't mind this, man. $20. Let's go. It's pegged to that. We're still long. I'm actually just cancel this. I'll take a 94. I was waiting right here at 94 again. So Palantir, 40 cents in the money. Let's go. Uber, we clean that out a little bit at 50. It's coming back in, but we still have that 25 peg right now as well. So good close so far.
Yeah, a bit of a breakout trying to happen here on PayPal. Look, it's still up 1%, but like most of everything else, there was some profit taking, or at least some selling throughout the day. Look, they had banner earnings. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Remember, you got Square coming through, and that was a different story. That should be interesting to see what that call is going to be like. I'm looking at a 251 even break now that we're through VWAP here. So if we get another 35 cents, or at this point 40, I'm going to be long on the break in PayPal. Now, the problem here is, of course, I don't want to take this break at 350. Oh, whoa. Someone just slammed on the offer there. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, so it looked like it was about to go through 251, and then someone just marketed down, was this order, and must have been about 40 or 50,000 shares, I think, in total. So wiped out all the bids, and now sitting on the offer at 250. So I'll have to let this sort itself out before I look at a long at that 251. And this is why I like the breakout. I mean, you kind of want to make sure it's confirming the move. If you jump in there and I just took long in the 50s, suddenly I'm put to a decision at that point. Like, am I getting out because of that order? Am I waiting around, sort of holding on for hope? So someone slammed it down, made that decision for me. I can sit back. If it doesn't retrace too far, consolidates tight to here, I can at least think about that 251, putting it right back in.
Someone asking about OCGN. I just can't believe Palantir, guys. Next week, May 11th, we talked about that. It's ripping. We just got out 94. It's 55-cent win, 45-cent win right there. What am I long at again? 52. Okay, so 42 cents. Yeah, so OCGN, someone asked about it. We shorted off in the morning. Good trade there. Then we went long, got that, but then held about 20, 25%, something like that, back to, at that point, I thought it probably would have been VWAP. Oh, no, I probably got out because it was right here on this move. Out. Then we did take another long. And the thing is, I've just been ignoring this one. I don't know why. Like, I should have had more bids down here at 913. Now you're going back to the upside on OCGN. So we're going to look at 960 right now, 950. It's coming up. I would love to get this at 964. So OCGN right now 24 cents in the money, and I have an offer right now at 60. So we'll see if it comes to the upside here on OCGN. Still cruising around looking for something to do on that name, but not going anything else. And then this one, guys, let's hit the slap shot because like Ford today, it's on our list, man. Oh no, it wasn't on our list, but we did talk. Yeah, no, we didn't. But this is one of the earliest trades I took in the show. We went long 63, cashed out, did hold it back. We were talking about holding it back to 50. We got out there, we hit that again, and we haven't dumped since, man. We dumped here, we dumped when we thought it was going back. We got the high of the day again, and now we're right here. So I'm going to take this out on Ford right now. Ford, a nice 20-cent win. You see that on the board, long 11.49. It's real, guys. That's these trades from the morning show. We just held on to it. It's not a heavy trade. Obviously, we're out of this early. I have over 500 trades today. So
that's
11,
not the number I want.
Yeah, 11. No. Oh, yeah. I have to look. Oh, Palantir. Oh, my God. I just saw it. Man, wow.
Was that
okay, put how many fills you guys think in the chat that I have on Palantir. One guess each. It'll just be an over/under. Let's see. Let's see what who can get close on that one. I just told you 500 for the day. So how many on Palantir?
I didn't hear that.
It's just fills. It's just fills.
Okay, I actually threw a guess in there for myself, but I didn't hear to get 500 on the session.
127.
I would have guessed higher if I'd heard the 500. And anyways, guys, throw your guesses in there. I just sort of maybe said, well, it should be higher. Watch out, Sunrun double top here. I just got short at 46.51 off that high of the day, so it's gonna be a big move here. I'm actually gonna consider taking off that Coinbase. It's now $7 in the money. I don't know if we're gonna get to 260. It's slowing down here just a little bit. So as much as I like Sunrun here, off the top, I'll take a shot shorting here. I like us back to 46, where I got out of the long.
Yeah, good trade, Coinbase. Yeah, let's just get out. If we have some winners right now with 341 right now, 19 minutes to go, guys. We have to be flat. I was just like, holy crow, Uber like just took off for us, guys. We just got some 59s there on Uber. So first long 50, then we doubled. We more than doubled. We went 3 times the position. Our average price at that time was 33. So what do we have now? 31. So that's great. Nice out there, 25. That's 30 cents right there on Uber. So nice little 30-cent out. We're still holding small, but we still have it on board. That is UBER, Uber. We talked about that one, man. We were giving it back to 46.25 there. Well worth the risk. There it is, big trade. And again, averaging in, right? That's a tool that you guys need to use. It's obviously a very good one if you know when to use it. So we took, let's just say, for example, 300 shares here. We took 1,000 down there, right? So we took 3 times. It's 3 times the amount. So when you have to the upside there, that's how I did it. That's why you could see my average price all of a sudden went from 48 or whatever it was down to 30. I think it must have been 37 or something on the average price. But either way, a nice little run to the upside right there. That's Uber. I would not have averaged in one more time because we were giving it only to 20. So that was that trade. Good one there. Palantir coming back downside now. What a good run Palantir just had. I'm going to take off one more piece and then hold the last to see if we do test. Remember, we have imbalances coming out that could influence this.
Yeah, exactly. And here we go. This didn't happen. We're right at that 258 mark, right at VWAP on Coinbase. Now I've moved my stop right up to that 258. So if we are bouncing off VWAP and can't get to 260, I have moved that trail. So there's no way I'll take less than like that 6.5, well, maybe even like close to a $7 move there. Off the bottom, this is one that I said we had to have. This is just because it's the reference price. I think psychologically, everyone was looking at that number square in the face. Maybe I should have just waited for that one in Jan, but I did try 255 a couple of times to mix success. Run is not really doing anything. CCL as well. This one is breaking through, so not like Coinbase, but this one is actually trying to break through. The difference here is there is this 26 level that I kind of feel like it's crazy at, what am I even doing here? I'm just going to get right out right here, right now. So I just hit that 93 to get out here. Hopefully, maybe it'll go even further, but with 15 minutes left in the day and a 26 even level coming up on Carnival, got the bottom, was able to scalp it all the way to the top here. It was a very, very clean move. Like there was one pullback right into 65, just sort of right before like we came on the show. And I was sort of tweeting out that I had no shorts going into the show today. So it's kind of like bizarro world, right? I mean, the market's green, although for a lot of people, I know it doesn't feel that way. That just goes to show how the big boys play the game. I'm talking about the institutions. It's like everything that's not been an exciting and sexy stock over the last 6 months, or I guess even the last year, all of those are up on a day like today. And then, of course, you're seeing the beaten up names with the high valuations. So it is what it is. We're trying to do the best that we can with these markets. I got one short, and of course, it's threatening, a stock that I was only long today, it's threatening to be the only hit in this 45-minute show, will be a short on the one stock I loved for the long today. That makes total sense, I suppose.
Yeah, you got to start trying to follow your own rules there, but we get caught up in what we're doing. So we just took that out. So we're holding very, very light now. We have 10% of our Uber trade left, just to let you guys know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 192 trades on Palantir, so 192 right now. PLTR, it's way too many. It's crazy. 193, I just got filled again. So yeah, it's way too many trades. It's stupid how many trades, but that's just, I mean, like when I take a lot of shares, like if I take 1,000 shares, like generally that's 11 trades, right? Because it's like the one trade in and then, you know, up, I get out, like, you know, if I get out 100 shares at a time, something like that. So that's how that works. It's stupid. It's way too much.
I don't know if we're doing like the Price is Right rules, but a few people said, I saw one at 200. And he was trying to find it again in the chat. So someone had 200.
I see someone talking about fees there, guys. Like I don't pay fees. Like,
that's
I actually get paid to execute those trades, right? I can tell you on Palantir today. Oh, I actually don't even have my individual fee thing up for you. So we don't trade with a $4.99 a trade or anything like that. Basically, it depends on if you're adding or removing liquidity. So there are gateways where we get paid for trading, but arrows up. I like this one. We haven't hit that in a while there. Arrows up as Palantir, guys, right now just crushing back high. That was that fill. I just got to 193. I only have 10% left, less than 10%, 5%, less than 5%, like 3% left. So we're going to get out here at 20. So it'll be the damage will be done on Palantir there today. 194 fills. Stupid, but you know that's how many I have.
Get to 200. No, I'm kidding. You should never.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, I can make another trade to get to
never trade to get to a round number. I'm not making this one up. I once saw a trader, and you get to that, like, sometimes that Gino, when a trader's in like their first year, and the guy was at like 998 or something like that, and got shut down. Not even like trying to get that extra $13, got literally shut down, lost it all and then some with revenge trading. And this all in the last hour. Someone mentioned Big Mike makes wine. I'll only talk about Vaxart if you tell me what kind of wine you make. And what's your favorite wine? Vaxart, I mean, this is interesting because the daily chart just bounced off that 50 period and is making a bit of a comeback bouncing off VWAP. This is pretty strong close. I look back to this pre-market level here at it's like 695.7. If we can take that out, that's not bad for a bit of a runner. The fact that it's even holding this 670 is a good sign. If it closes above that, good look for this name, which has been getting absolutely crushed. I think it needs that kind of a hold going into the close. If it breaks that, it could be more of the same tomorrow.
Hold on a second. Yeah, we're going to go to Brendan in a minute. I just got to show you this thing. Let's go for a bang on the closing show right now. Look at Uber, guys. 60 cents in the money. It just absolutely takes off. We're going to get out and call this a day on Uber. Good trading there. 27 fills on Uber. What's up, B?
Imbalance is not even out yet. Wow. Nice move. Let's have a look. You requested it, so here we go. Earnings coming up after market tonight or before the open tomorrow. Wow.
Well, Peloton, Roku, we talked a little about Square, like PayPal. I'm thinking maybe not a good idea with that PayPal position. I put it in the chat there because I kind of felt like with that order that marketed it down, somebody possibly selling some shares in PayPal, taking profits going into the Square earnings. So I don't know if that's a bad sign or not, but certainly some profit taking going there. And you're seeing, just stick in the middle. Valerie does an unbelievable job making sure all the best names are right in the middle, smack dab, so we have to do less work. Nicola also, about that. We'll look at Nicola in a quick second there after we get your thoughts, Sean.
I mean, there's Piton. I'm a holder of Enbridge, of course, in Canada here. That's my largest Canadian stock is Enbridge and Rogers. Kronos there's a lot, man. There's a lot of marijuana stocks and everything like that. But right now, this is what me and Neil are doing in the afternoon.
Money.
Let's go, guys. Spin that back and forth. Like,
okay,
look at Ford, guys.
This is crazy. Because I've never actually gotten a good look. Can you hit that one again? Because there's something going on in the bills that I've actually never seen. I didn't realize that was Valeria going through.
It's all of us. It's the.
It's the train.
It's this.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Valeria. Now Valeria's loving that one because she's all over it. Okay. Valeria, I'm trying to host a show here, okay? All right. No, we're just playing. She wants it again. She's got it. Whatever she wants, she gets. There it is, Valeria. You can have a look. There it is. Look, Valeria, quick. There you go. Oh, you have delay. Okay, well. Sorry, Valeria.
Speaking of the money train,
can I operate here?
Speaking of the money train, I just wanted to come back. I am out of that Coinbase. I said I would put a trailing stop. It broke 58, so it's 51s to 58s. We'll take the money and run. Is take the money and run. I feel like that's probably a line from a song somewhere that I have no idea about. But that run, I just had to take a short. I really did. And this looks like it's going to break the high of the day. I don't know why I got away from being bullish on this stock. Clearly the wrong idea going into imbalances. I'm just going to go ahead and take this stock off before the imbalances come out. And why is that? Because I don't want 350 to hit and a buy imbalance comes on the stock. It's up 11% and it blows through the top and I get extra slippage. Not going to happen.
I mean, I can't believe, this market is rally city here, and like Ford, like when am I going to take, I'm going to take it hopefully a lot, 25-cent win there on Ford. Like Palantir, let's go with some more hot dogs here as Palantir takes out. So again, I apologize. Whoever said to me, are you holding Palantir? Oh yeah, I got to review that Pixie trade in a second. Are you holding Palantir until VWAP? I was like, hell no. I owe you multiple beers, whoever that was. I wish I knew who you were. I would send you. I guess I can go back and look. I'd send you something. It was Rob. Okay, Robbie.
No, it wasn't you, Rob.
I'll send you a Trader TV mug at some point here, guys. But yeah, no, good one there. Thank you so much for that advice. Next time I take it. But we did hold out for at least some highs there. So we're just going to get out of Palantir. You already know I'm pretty light in it. Now that the imbalances have come out, I said we'd wait on the Uber imbalance. It comes out, we get out there, 80s. Big win on Uber. Look at that. Bang. Huge win there. Let's check out the imbalances quickly. iTub, that's been there the last couple of days. We'll have to find out what's going on with that stock. It's nothing, but it's there every day. Citigroup, $1 million to buy. So what up to the banks? Visa, I think, has to be bought on any dips as well. Other than that, it's pretty sleepy high here on the NYSE. I guess GE with a $2 million bid. Let's see where that's going. I love some GE, by the way. I've been long that one for a while. I actually bought GE $6 way back in the day, but that's way back. It actually hasn't even done that well, considering where it is now. But okay, big rally back in crypto. ADA makes a move back as well, but this show's not about crypto, it's about equities. We should have some news coming up very soon. Your boy will be able to trade crypto on the platform, so get ready for that.
Oh, so Big Mike, I actually missed that. Can you do me a small favor? Can you tweet it at me or like send me a DM? Because I did miss, you were talking about the wine there, and I am very curious if you're a winemaker. Of course, there's a run running through the high of the day. Let's see if the breakout works. I'm showing Virgin Galactic because someone said hold to VWAP, and I'm like, it's almost at VWAP, so why not hold on to it? Nothing too crazy happening. I take this on the 350. Now, it doesn't matter if there's an imbalance on the stock. It's a top-end break, momentum play on Sunrun. Let's see if we can't make that move, possibly to break 47. No matter what happens, I'm covering this at 355 or so, in the money or not. I don't necessarily want to. If it's going and I'm in the money like 25, 30 cents, fair enough, I can hang on to it. But if it has not moved, if it's still like 10 cents away from this entry price here along at 46.90, then I'll just take this one off. If it ain't moving, I don't want it going into the last 5 minutes. Brendo?
Another one making moves here into the close, guys. T-Mobile. I think it was yesterday we had earnings on T-Mobile. If I remember correctly, a bit of a buy-in balance on this one. So 3.5%, just making day highs here. It's also all-time highs for TMUS, guys.
Wow. And of course, are you kidding me? Oh, see, these dark prints are like, even every now and then they psych me out because I just saw this spike to 46.50. I'm like, come on, Sunrun. And no, it was just one little dark pool print that went through. It's still holding right at the money, which is kind of boring. Virgin Galactic, am I getting greedy with this? It's entirely possible. Whoops. It's not actually space, which I just typed into my level 2, believe it or not. SPCE, I want you to break VWAP, but if it's not going to go, it's already taken out 19. It's a slide to the upside. I actually don't see anything on the imbalance locator to see if it's there. Clearly, it doesn't really matter. There was a bit of a spike at 350 anyways, but that's because the entire market is going up. And if you're in the money on some longs, you might as well hang on to them going into this, going into the close. Of course, we have to be flat at the end of the day. I just want to see how far these can go in the money. One thing to note, that iTub and PB, it's weird. The biggest imbalances that Sean showed are all dual listed in Brazil for whatever reason. I can't seem to figure that one out. Maybe it's an energy thing.
Oh yeah, that would make
because
sense.
They're all
energy's only down 1.2 today. So okay, OCGN again, guys. I don't know. What do you want to do? You guys like this one? We know Valeria likes it now. So there it is, right there. OCGN, the money coming in. We told you we'd wait for that VWAP print there. VWAP was 64. We took 56s out. Pretty good. We'll take that all day, every day. We take out our. I'm flat now. You can see no positions. Happy to be flat today. And guess what, guys? Today. Another positive day for your boys. So we hit that up there. It's another positive day. We're on a crazy run. There's that out right there. And it's MH. Oh, I saved this for you. I believe that makes sense because I did say MH the Impaler. Please give my ward to Valeria. No problem. We'll give it to Valeria. No problem. Up there, $20 and what, 4 or 5 cents? Let me check my exact out. Yeah, 20.03 there on Palantir. Uber out as well. So yeah, big close, big day. We'll look at Square because Square reports tomorrow. My last buy was 212, and I let that rip all the way to 280. Like we bought back down in here, 212. I let it rip to 280, didn't do anything about it. Now it's all the way back down. So again, long-term trade, not a swing account. I love Square to the upside. I love my PaySafe as well. But Square is a big one tomorrow. All the weed stocks, guys, in the garbage can today, and Kronos reports tomorrow. Some of these companies coming through, man. I'm very scared for some of those marijuana positions, that's for sure.
Yeah, there was a big dump that happened, and even like I can't believe I missed out on some Sundial there. At 355, I said if it didn't move, I'd get out. So Sunrun, it was long at 46.90. I took it out at like 82. It is what it is. I mean, if it's not going to go, I don't want it. I am going to hang on to Virgin Galactic as it's trying to break through the top here, and I don't want to give away why it's fun to hold this one into the close, but we'll keep in tune for that. So watch right to the end of the show. I want to check back in on Coinbase just because did I get a good out? Does it matter? It bounced off of VWAP. It's like a recurring theme. Every one of these bottom picks having some trouble breaking through back through VWAP. So it does feel like there are some institutions or some big money that wants to be selling still on these names. This is at 98 on the same thing on CCL. Cannot seem to make that secondary breakout. So you're looking at some of these depressed names. They were great longs off the bottom, so I got to be happy about that. It was arrows up in the market. It was arrows up for just about everything that we took today. The only short I had was a loser, and all the longs were good. But there is some resistance coming into at least a few of the more depressed names. The ones that are negative and trying to bounce off the bottom are getting sold in the last 5 minutes here.
Yeah, so someone's saying thank you so much for that Uber trade this morning. You're welcome. These are all shorts. So short, like anything purple is a short, right? So if you were here this morning, these are all like, look, this is how much we believed in it. Ding, 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 ding. So we were short 40, 49, 49, 40, 49, 70. Look where Uber is now, guys. 46.73. So like ding, 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 all these shorts right there. Not only that, but like look what we have on the board here on our sticky note. We had a meeting today and we think that the sticky note should continue. Let me know if you think it should. 49 right there, downside with the arrow, everything right there. 49. My other big trade this morning was Moderna, where we took $7 on that one on the 150 short, out. And then we held an odd amount of shares for right here where we got out for flat. But that was a big trade on Moderna, just reviewing that one. Neil, I don't have any more. Oh, Pixie, quickly, just because we lost on that one. I just want to review that. We did go short there at 80. We got out at 90. Just like we said, the risk was well worth it. That's not a big position, obviously. We weren't going crazy over that one. Palantir, guys, I really love what I'm seeing here. Bids, holding, everything going upside right now. It's still down 6%. I'm not going to, raise the horn or anything for that. But Palantir, I like the action in the afternoon. NASDAQ battled back beautifully as well. Should have traded more Microsoft today. What's up, B?
Real quick, guys. Big seller on Expedia here just popping up. There's a huge volume spike on the sell side there. Earnings aftermarket for EXPE.
That's another one that could be a biggie. Now I'm still in that Virgin Galactic, but I want to shout out Big Mike. A blend of Cabsov, Soraya, and Red Zinfandel with blackberry, raspberry, cherry, chocolate, vanilla, and spice aged in a bourbon barrel for 90 days. Wow, that sounds tasty, and your offer is absolutely like, thank you so much if you're willing to send us a bottle. Trust me, we would share that with the entire crew here. So we have the best community ever. I said this a million times, and you're just another example of that. I got one position on, and yes, let's go to the absolute moon, Virgin Galactic. No, it's not. It's actually only about 30 cents in the money, but a winner is a winner. I have not been long this stock except in real life. I have not been long the stock on the show I can't remember the last time. So going into the close, I have no choice but to take it off here. There's really nothing I can do about it. I got to get out. So I'm going to hit this 19.10 with only 90 seconds to go. Maybe it breaks out and runs into the close. Maybe there's something that could happen in the after hours. It did hold up pretty nicely at that 1860 level double bottom, but the lack of follow through 19, at least a little bit concerning, and I would watch out for that Expedia earnings. I'm kind of cautious about Square as well after what I saw with that PayPal order. Yeah,
I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to make a call here. I think that was just a flush out today. I don't know if you're going to get any more better prices to buy some of these tech stocks any lower. Like Microsoft touched 244. Give me a break there today. That need to be bought up if you guys had any cash or lying around. Like that 244, we almost got to VWAP there, or the 50 period on Softy today. 244.30, the 50 period 244. Basically, look at the close, look at the low. 244.66 on Softy. So straight up $5 today. Big close, guys. Checking on the imbalances. GE still a buy, but again, not really doing anything. This is the chart right here on GE's. Excuse me, just hopping
Missed
to the
pins
upside.
bag big time. Oh, should have had that one. Should have had Pinterest. I just noticed this one, guys. $2 off the bottom in Pinterest. That's a V shape if you ever saw it on volume going into the close.
By the way, look at the size
Wow.
on Palantir, guys. It's just moving up. Like this 500. Let's see, watch. He's probably going to move. It's just this 200. See, it just keeps moving up with the stock there. So Palantir off the close now, looking for a big close. Past VWAP. Congratulations, 10-9. We're counting it down, Valeria. 5, 4. Yeah, get ready.
3, 2. Ring it.
Yeah. And we are closing what seems to be a positive day, although with the rhetoric that I keep hearing, you don't think it is. Brendan, let's review.
Everyone's talking very negatively, but have a look at this. Yeah, really nice close. I mean, volume right into the close on the buy side. 0.84 for the S&P, 0.74. That's another record for the Dow.
Yep.
The NASDAQ, 0.8. Everything else kind of all over the place. But U.S. markets with a very strong close, guys.
Yeah.
Well, it was a very strong close. I'm looking across the board at most of these names that I was watching, and just about everything that I could find had made a bounce off of the bottom. And this is what we're talking about with the market bouncing back to NASDAQ, 0.8. And then look, I mean, the ES just as strong, but I couldn't really find anything which was closing right on the low. If there's something I missed, I'm sort of curious to see what was showing that level of weakness.
Yeah, I mean, it's big into earnings here now. You know, we have a big run happening into these calls. So we're just going to pay attention here. We'll see. I think Roku's going to tell the day tomorrow as well. Square, you already hit that up. So we're excited now into some earnings calls, and it should be an exciting one. Look, if anything hits in the next couple seconds, we'll bring it to you as far as earnings are concerned. Who knows? Palantir to $30 by earnings? I don't think so, but a nice run the rest of the day today. Look at DraftKings down 8% as well today. That's been a little bit of a nasty one. Look, yeah, that's still Palantir, guys. Forget DraftKings near $50. Doesn't really matter. Let's give a big wave to our production team if we can do that quickly. There it is. What's up, guys? Yeah, Lucas just like, yeah, let me work. Okay, Valeria, Brendan, Neil, I think we're going to have a good week. Last day of the week tomorrow. Friday should be a good one. Almost got the days confused there. Any plans for tonight?
I don't know.
No, definitely not. I mean, it's a lockdown here, Sean, if you hadn't noticed, but no.
Well, I mean, still, we go for walks. We do random things like that. I'm sure we'll take the dogs out there, Brendan, and they'll be running around and hopefully causing some chaos in the streets of Toronto. Valeria will be sleeping. I saw that one. That's a good one. Get that beauty rest, everybody. Thank you for such an excellent day. I hope for more winners tomorrow, but hopefully you'll join us back again tomorrow at 8:30 for Neil, Brendan, Valeria, and myself. Trader TV Live is now over. See you tomorrow.